welcome to the Carla Ryder Show. I am the DJ chef, and today we are making a chicken dish. This is gonna be so good. We're stuffing the chicken, we're gonna bread it with panko crumbs, and we are going to serve it with some pasta tonight. So for our first step, we are going to tenderize the meat. If you've got one of those, this works great. Now I've put a little bit of plastic on a different cutting board, so we don't have to be cleaning salmonella off of the cutting board. All right, now we're going to slice those chickens in half. But you're just gonna get your knife and make sure that you can make a little pocket. So you basically want to butterfly it. And that's butterflying the chicken right there. You definitely want to make sure that you have a very sharp knife for this process. And once those are butterflied, then you want to take your tenderizer and just lightly do it again. Okay, so once you've done that, we're gonna put the chicken to the side and we're gonna start making our stuffing mixture. So to make my stuffing, I'm just gonna use a bunch of stuff that I found in my fridge. I've got a bunch of baby spinach and I'm gonna start chopping that. Okay, and then once we get the spinach chopped up, we are just gonna have them in long little pieces here. We'll put that in our bowl. Then we're gonna move on to these little tomatoes, and you want just little teeny slices. Remember that we're stuffing chicken. Then I found some leftover peppers in the fridge from something else I was making, and we're gonna get those peppers in there as well. Okay, so I've got my spinach, I've got my tomatoes, and I've got some peppers all cut up and in this bowl. That looks like a nice fresh salad, as a matter of fact. I would eat that as a salad, wouldn't you? Oh man, that's so good. Now I also cut up some cheddar cheese slices, which I'll tell you what we're gonna do with that in just a bit. Now I got some dry herbs and I put 1 teaspoon of parsley, 1 teaspoon of oregano, and 1 teaspoon of basil. And we're gonna pop that all in. Just a dash of sea salt and a dash of black pepper. This black pepper is getting everywhere. Look at this. Oh, what a mess. I'm also gonna add a dash of Johnny's garlic spread. This stuff is the bomb. My brother told me about this stuff and then we went out and bought loads of it. I think we have about 5 of these in our cabinet. But it's great for just a little garlic flavor. So I'm just going to, and then finally we're gonna put some olive oil in there. 2 tablespoons. Now it's time for the fun part. We're gonna stuff these chickens and we're gonna get nice and close and personal. Okay, so we've got our butterfly chicken back. And we're gonna start to stuff them. Now you could also do this without the cheese, but we are gonna put cheese in it. And it's gonna hold it together a little bit better. as well. So next is our 2 pieces of cheese. Kind of keep it to one side. Okay, now we are going to bread these chickens. I'm going to put a little black pepper in the egg mixture. Just black pepper and egg. Okay. And I'm also going to spice up the panko crumbs with a little bit of dry parsley. So I have flour, I have eggs with some black pepper, and I have panko crumbs with some parsley. Now before I start, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to the pan where we're going to be cooking them in. All right, it's time to glove up and let's get this started. Okay, so you're going to get one side, you're going to fold it over, and you're going to hold it because it's still a little bit open there, right? You can even fold that piece of cheese in there. You're going to go flour, egg mixture, panko crumbs. And this is a messy, messy job. Flour. Make sure you hold them together because it wants to separate. Egg mixture. Right into the panko. Now that is a super messy job, but we're going to get it on the stove. And let these stuffed chickens cook here. All right, so while those are cooking, what we're gonna do is we are gonna fill this pot with water for our pasta. In the meantime, it's that time again. It is time for my arancino to get in action. All right, so I'm putting a little bit of sugar in the arancino. We're gonna froth some milk, and guess what? Torani! I caved. A lot of people were talking to me about putting caramel on top of my coffee, and I'm usually a person who likes it plain, but I had to go and get the Torani caramel, so there we go. So it looks like these stuffed chickens are done. And we're gonna plate them, but before I plate it, I just wanna show you the inside. We're gonna cut this open and look inside. Our stuffed chicken is done, and now it's time to plate the pasta. So I think you're gonna have to come over and eat this because my fiance said he'll be here in 15 minutes. It's gonna be cold in 15 minutes. All right, let's give this stuffed chicken a try. Wow, that is good. You can taste the tomatoes, the peppers, the seasoning is perfect. A little bit of that garlic powder that we put in. This is the Carla Ryder Show. I'm the DJ Chef. Until next time.